will be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Joey Estes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Struck him out looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Next is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. And that is out of play. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out there to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Long run, tracks it down. 2 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Seeing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
In for a strike. 0-2 now. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Riley Green in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Carpenter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here is Gleyber Torres. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Gleyber Torres retired. That's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab, Casey Mize.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. That one lifted to left. Green going after it. He's got it. One away.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Zach Geloff.
And Boog, he's been a huge difference maker in this series. I mean, there's no way around it. He's already knocked in 8 runs. So we'll see if he's able to keep it going and keep carrying this offense in this one.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Right side, Carpenter should have this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder.
So up next, Lawrence Butler. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Torres brings it in. That is the inning. The A's strand 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson getting to start at first, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
One ball,
that
no
missed by
strike.
a lot. And that is ball 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher Jake Rogers.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
No score here in the second. That misses.
1-2.
Now 1-2. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Lined into right. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. And Siggy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. Geloff knocked home 5 runs in his last game. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm sure he's happy after all that production in the last game. I went to the archives for this nugget. You know who has the most 5 RBI games in a single season? Juan Gonzalez with 8 in 1998.
0-2.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back.
Leading off
and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Estes back to work. To the left side, but it is well foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now
back to the top of the Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. That's too low. And it's 1-0. Top of the 3rd, no score. Slap the other way, foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next is the designated hitter, Matt Vierling. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Yes, yes.
Runner on the go. Pitches
Nope.
low. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's take a look at how the
off,
series has played out so far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one fouled off. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2. That's a ball. We got a full count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Man, he looked like a gazelle out there. Just incredible play. And as we run the numbers with StatCast, 130 feet in a full sprint to make that catch on the rod. So that was very impressive.
Yeah, that is one of the more difficult grabs we've seen in a long time. And yet he didn't even have to leave his feet. Gio Urshela steps in. First pitch misses.
1-0.
The other way. Carpenter snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder,
So the lineup flips over.
Armstrong.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Green in position. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Lede settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's Riley Green.
Come on, Joey. Let's go, Green and gold. Bring it home.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Check swing called strike. Strike one. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Jacob Wilson.
Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Doubled his first time up. And ball one to the right fielder.
Outside.
Fly ball down the line. Green on the run. Hauls it in after a long run. Out number 2.
Now batting,
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. Back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. A laser to left. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Tigers,
duel so
first
far.
baseman,
Here's how the starters
Mr.
have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now here is Jake Rogers. Caught looking his first time up. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, Third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
And now, Andy Ibanez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Ibanez in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Check swing, called strike. And they'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Caught it looking for the K. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top of the 6th inning. Now, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Foul ball there. Rip towards third. Throw on to Rizzo. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Matt Vierling. That's a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1-2.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And foul ball. Line drive. And that's a fair ball.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
Next to hit, Riley Green. His July and August splits there. Fastball for a strike. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Carpenter off of first with 2 away. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Now move to first. Carpenter back in standing. 2 outs. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Now here's Gio Urshela, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Mize back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Bird. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Coming home. He'll score. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Casey Mize is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Tommy
Detroit,
Canley on to pitch
number
out of the pen
43.
here.
Well, walks have
Tommy
certainly been
Canley.
an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
One down, runner at third. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's already homered here in this one. Nice grab. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Out to short, McKinstry. Over to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 6 full. It's the Athletics 4 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
first
than that.
baseman,
Couldn't get any
Mr.
air under it,
Torkelson.
but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. A pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering is down low.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one to first, and that squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
And now it's going to be Jake Rogers. And that's in there at the knees.
It's 0-1.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
In the air, right field, Butler. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one ripped, but foul. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. They put the tag on him. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Athletics 4 and the Tigers 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brant Herter.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
J.J. Bleday getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
J.J. Bleday.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Missing inside, and a count even 1-1.
1-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony
Man at first with one
Rizzo.
gone. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. To first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball. One, two now. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Noah Murdoch.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. What a stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Man at first, and the batter now, Matt Vierling. That's in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Tap foul at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kerry Carpenter will hit next. 1 for 3. Murdoch, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Throw on to Rizzo, out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Athletics 4 and the Tigers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Foley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. That's long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So back to the top of the order. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Lifted in the air down the left side, McKinstry. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. This to third. Sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Bo Brisky, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Lang getting cranked up as well. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one down the line. Oh, and it hits the base. No throw. He's safe at first.
Up next for the A's.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jason Foley is done. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit,
pitcher for the Tigers,
number
Alex
55.
Lang. He pitched yesterday,
Alex Lang.
and we'll see him once again. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. He's already homered in this game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-2 now. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots.
Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Murdoch back to work. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and they get the leadoff man of the ninth. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. In there for strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo. Just one out remaining for the Tigers.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Now batting,
Two
catcher,
outs,
Jake
runner at first.
Rogers.
Jake Rogers now at the plate. There's the strike. Torkelson off of first with two away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's make it 6 straight victories.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
5-1 is how it ends. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.